Hi there, it's great to see you today. My name is Alex and we'll practice English together. Our goal today is to help you hear, repeat, and improve your English step by step. Remember, don't worry about mistakes. They are part of the journey. With patience and practice, your English will grow stronger. Now, listen carefully and repeat with me. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation in English where you can understand everything being said, but when it's your turn to speak, the words just don't come out? You nod along, following the discussion, but when you try to respond, your mind goes blank. You know what you want to say, but somehow it feels like a wall stands between your thoughts and your mouth. This is a common experience among English learners, and it can be frustrating. But knowing that you're not alone is the first step to breaking down that wall. Today, we will talk about why this happens and how you can improve your speaking skills using a method called slow listening. This is important because understanding a language is just one part of communication. The ability to speak fluently and confidently is equally essential. By the end of this video, you will learn effective ways to practice and prepare yourself to speak English more easily. Imagine sitting with a friend, feeling relaxed and able to express your thoughts without hesitation. So, stay with me until the end, because the techniques we will discuss today can truly change your experience with speaking English. Let's start with some simple phrases that you can practice in your daily conversations. These phrases will not only help you respond better in conversations, but also make you feel more confident. 1. I understand what you're saying, but I need a moment to think. Let's say it together. I understand what you're saying, but I need a moment to think. Your turn. 2. Can you please repeat that? Repeat after me. Can you please repeat that? Now you try. 3. That's a great point. I would like to add, let's practice this. That's a great point. I would like to add. Now your turn. 4. I'm still learning, but I enjoy speaking English. Say it slowly together. I'm still learning, but I enjoy speaking English. Now your turn. Using these phrases can make conversations feel more manageable. They give you a chance to pause and collect your thoughts without feeling overwhelmed. Now, let's talk about the slow listening method. Slow listening is about listening to English spoken at a slower pace. This method allows you to absorb the language better. When you listen to someone speaking slowly, you can focus on pronunciation and meaning without feeling rushed. Look for audio or video resources specifically designed for slow listening practice. For instance, you might find a podcast or a YouTube channel that offers slower speech in various contexts. Listen carefully to each word, paying attention to how sentences are structured. You can even repeat what you hear, mimicking the speaker's tone and pace. This will train your ear to recognize the sounds and rhythms of English while boosting your confidence in speaking. Let's practice a slow listening exercise together. Imagine you're listening to someone ask, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Now listen closely, then respond aloud. "I enjoy reading books and going for walks." By doing this repeatedly, you not only improve your understanding but also build muscle memory for forming sentences. This exercise can be done anywhere, while commuting, during a break at work, or even at home while relaxing. As you practice, it's vital to integrate these techniques into your daily routine. Set aside a few minutes each day for slow listening. Choose content that interests you, whether it's listening to stories, interviews, or topics that excite you. The goal is to make it enjoyable while developing your skills. To make the most of your practice time, consider the following confidence tips. First, start small. If you're feeling overwhelmed, focus on just a few phrases at a time. Gradually expand your vocabulary as you become more comfortable. Second, don't fear making mistakes. Making errors is a natural part of learning a language. When you stumble over your words, take it lightly. Remind yourself that each mistake is an opportunity to learn and improve. Laugh it off and keep going. Third, find a space where you feel comfortable speaking. This could be in front of a mirror, to your pet, or with a trusted friend. Practicing in a safe environment can help reduce your anxiety and build your confidence over time. Practice using slow responses when engaging with others. If someone speaks quickly or uses complex language, you can say, "I'm still learning, and I want to make sure I understand you correctly. Could you please speak a bit slower?" This phrase will help you feel more in control during conversations and allow you to process information at your own pace. As we near the conclusion of this session, I want to encourage you with one important thought. I believe my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this role. This affirmation is not just for job interviews. It can apply to your journey in learning English as well. Celebrate your dedication and commitment to improving your skills. Each moment you spend practicing brings you closer to being the confident speaker you want to be. Every practice session is a step forward, and each time you use English, you have the chance to grow. Remember, learning a language is not an overnight journey. It's about steady progress and embracing each moment of learning. The more you engage with English through listening, speaking, and practicing, the more natural it will begin to feel. Continue to incorporate the slow listening method into your daily life. Feel free to explore different accents and styles of speaking. This exposure will improve your understanding and make it easier for you to adapt to different situations, especially during conversations. As you step into a new conversation or interview, remind yourself to take a deep breath and relax. You have prepared for this moment. Trust in your practice and allow your passion for English to shine through. Speak clearly, take your time, and know that it's okay to pause and think before you answer. Visualize yourself achieving your goals. Think of the good feelings that come from expressing yourself clearly and making connections with others. Whether it's in a job interview or a casual conversation, every interaction is an opportunity to demonstrate what you've learned. When you face challenges, embrace them. Every stumble along the way is an experience that makes you stronger. If you encounter a particularly difficult question in an interview, take a moment to think it through. Say, "That's an interesting question. Let me take a moment to reflect." This not only buys you time but shows the interviewer that you are thoughtful in your responses. As you move forward, keep this affirmation in mind. I believe my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this role. Allow this statement to build your confidence and remind you of what you are capable of achieving. You are building a strong foundation, and with each step, you are moving closer to your dreams. Stay patient with yourself, remain curious, and continue to learn. Each day brings you new opportunities to express yourself and explore the world of English. Keep practicing and remember, step by step, your English is becoming stronger. Trust in your journey and know that you are doing better than you think. Embrace every moment as a chance to grow and let your enthusiasm for learning lead you to success. Your journey in learning English is filled with exciting possibilities. Each day is a new chance to embrace the language and refine your skills. As you make connections with others and engage in conversations, remember that every word spoken helps solidify your understanding. Picture yourself attending an event, exchanging ideas with others, and enjoying the conversations that flow effortlessly. Imagine how empowering it feels to express your thoughts clearly, engage in discussions, and connect with people who share your interests. These experiences add to your confidence and reinforce your conversational abilities. Each time you practice speaking, focus on using clear and simple phrases. Aim to convey your ideas without overthinking or complicating your responses. For example, if you're discussing your interests, you might say, "I love reading books about history. It helps me understand the world better." This clarity not only makes it easier for listeners to follow along, but also helps you find comfort in your speech. As you prepare for interviews or important conversations, remember the importance of storytelling. When sharing your experiences, use a narrative to illustrate your capabilities. If an interviewer asks about your teamwork skills, you could say, "On my last project, I collaborated with my team to create a marketing strategy. We met every week to discuss our progress, and I made sure to listen to everyone's ideas. In the end, we successfully launched the campaign ahead of schedule." Stories like this bring your skills to life and make you relatable. It's also crucial to actively listen as you speak. When others are talking, show engagement through nodding or brief affirmative words. This not only helps you understand better but also builds rapport. When it's your turn to respond, you can express appreciation for their points and reinforce your own answers by referencing what they said. For instance, "I appreciate your point about teamwork. I believe collaboration is key to success." As you practice these techniques, remind yourself that growth takes time. Some days will be easier than others, but each moment spent practicing is a step in the right direction. You may have days when you feel you're not improving, but those moments are part of the process. Keep pushing through. At any moment of struggle, lean on that affirmation. "I believe my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this role." This affirmation would remind you of your ability and potential to excel. Continue to engage in the process of learning. If you encounter difficult conversations, remember that each challenge helps you improve. Try recording your conversations or using applications that allow you to practice speaking with native speakers. This exposure can give you tremendous insight into how English is spoken in a natural context. Over time, your ability to respond calmly and confidently will grow. If you feel nervous before a conversation, take a moment to breathe and ground yourself. Focus on the present moment rather than worrying about what might happen. Remind yourself that each interaction is an opportunity to practice. Also, think about how you handle questions during interviews. If you do not understand something, it's perfectly fine to ask for clarification. You could say, "I'm sorry, could you please repeat that?" This shows that you're engaged and willing to ensure clear communication. When you find moments to use English in your daily life, celebrate those wins. Whether it's ordering food at a restaurant, chatting with friends, or simply talking to yourself, every small interaction builds your confidence. Visualize how prepared you are for your next interview. As you enter the room, envision yourself greeting the interviewer with a smile, ready to share insights about yourself and what you can contribute. Let this vision guide your practice. As we near the conclusion of this session, hold on to the thought that repetition is key. The more you practice speaking and shadowing, the more fluent and confident you will become. Remember, there is no need to rush. Take your time as you express your thoughts. Always remind yourself of the affirmation, "I believe my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this role." Keep it in your heart as you navigate interviews and daily conversations. You are on an exciting path filled with opportunities for growth. This journey may have its challenges, but with each step you take, you are developing your skills and expanding your comfort zone. Stay dedicated to your learning, be patient with your progress, and keep your enthusiasm. You are doing better than you think. Keep practicing, and soon you will see remarkable improvements in your English. Embrace the journey ahead, and remember that with persistence, you can achieve your goals. As you embrace this journey, visualize the connections you will build. Picture yourself in various situations where you get to use English, at work, in social settings, or at an event. Imagine engaging in lively discussions, sharing your thoughts and making friends along the way. This is the beauty of learning a language. It opens up a world of opportunities. Think about your long-term goals as well. Do you want to expand your professional network, travel and experience new cultures, or perhaps work in an international environment? Each step you take in improving your English brings you closer to realizing those aspirations. Make a habit of incorporating English into your daily life. Listen to music in English, watch your favorite shows, or read books that interest you. This helps you absorb the language naturally and exposes you to new vocabulary and expressions. As you practice with shadowing, focus on the emotions conveyed in the speech. Notice how native speakers emphasize certain words and phrases. This can enrich your own communication style and help you sound more engaging. Remember, everyone learns at their own pace. It's important to be patient with yourself. There may be days when English feels challenging, and that's okay. Embrace those moments as part of the learning process. Your dedication to practice today will lead to success tomorrow. When you encounter setbacks, remind yourself of the progress you've made. Look back at where you started and recognize how far you've come. Each interview you've faced and conversation you've engaged in is a testament to your growth. As we approach the end of this lesson, keep this affirmation close. I believe my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this role. Let this be a mantra that empowers you as you take on new challenges. You are building a foundation of skills that will serve you not just in interviews, but in all aspects of your life. Keep your desire to learn alive, and let your curiosity guide you. Each practice, every effort you make, is leading you closer to your English-speaking goals. Continue to embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and remain open to new experiences. Remember, step by step, you are becoming more fluent, more confident, and ready to take on the world. Keep believing in yourself, and don't forget to enjoy the ride. As we conclude this lesson, take a moment to reflect on the progress you've made. Every practice session, every new phrase learned, is a step toward your goal. Learning English is a journey that takes time and patience, but remember that each small effort contributes to your overall growth. Hold on to this important affirmation. I believe my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this role. Let this belief inspire and motivate you as you continue to improve. You are doing better than you think. Keep practicing slowly, and you will improve every day.